Welcome, welcome. Welcome to our online viewers. I know a lot of you would have loved to be here with us today. Unfortunately, tickets sold in less than 3 minutes. I see a packed room in front of me. Welcome to St. Leon Roth. I've seen a lot of familiar faces. That can only mean one thing. You all here together with us in St. Leon Roth. It's reCAP time. Welcome to reCAP 2025. I've also seen some new faces, so who's here for the first time at reCAP? Wow, so many people, that's great to see. CAP is not only a framework, it is a growing ecosystem, and there's so many great community people here in this room today. It is a conference by developers, by the community, for developers, for the community, and Volker asked me to say no slides. I am allowed, he said, I'm allowed. So take the opportunity, please, and connect with each other. There's so many great people here today, people who did the first MCP plugin for CAP, people who did the Kafka integration with CAP, people who earn money today with CAP components, which they give out to the ecosystem out there. And even one person I lately learned wrote a book about CAP and published that lately. So I think that's the first book about CAP, so good to see. We are a proud member of Code Connect, and this year we are especially psyched to have HANA TechCon with us, next to our long-year partner UI5Con. It's really great that we keep flourishing this format, and I think we see a lot of good effects of making this format in this way, and it's really good to see this growing. Who's been at UI5Con yesterday? I love it. So a lot of you really like also that you come here for one event, get multiple days of content, meet the experts, and get the whole package, right? So that's great. This event wouldn't be possible, I say that every year, without our sponsors. I already saw Arini here in the second row. I think it's a third year in a row that you guys are platinum sponsors for us, so thank you so much. It's great to have you. Then we have all our gold sponsors, Asbruckon, Blackwise, Brandeis Consulting, 50 Hertz, Nagaro, Sovanto, and Uniorg. And our silver sponsors, please. And our silver sponsors, CBS, RevTrack, and Alpha Oak. So thank you so much, everyone. Some logistics, like always. We have 2 main rooms with content. So this is the yellow room, and then the canteen is on the left side. And then on the upper floor, we have the blue and the orange room, and also the expert corners. Make use of, right, and there are live streams for yellow and blue rooms. All right. Make use of the event app. It's really helpful. It gives you the whole agenda. There are some tough decisions to make today. You won't be able to join all the sessions. So use the event app. It will help you to make those tough decisions, and will also help you here on site and also on the streaming side to find your way in this conference. If you want to share impressions, upload your photos also via our event app, so that we can also use them. Now let us talk a bit about CAP and the last year with CAP. And I want to start with CAP as a centerpiece of SAP Build. And why? There was a study that really CAP is a centerpiece of SAP Build, and you can see that on the lower right side, that the COO of GigaOM said that SAP Build combines AI-assisted development with a cloud application programming model to revolutionize enterprise application delivery. And for us, this is a really important position as a CAP organization, that we are a part of SAP Build. Who is already using SAP Build today? Could be more, could be getting better. But for us, it's really important to get this appreciation and be that centerpiece, and you will see that a lot of the SAP Build experience will evolve around CAP and our capabilities, and I think that's really important for us. And because they love us so much, lunch is sponsored by SAP Build today. Who of you have seen that we shipped a new license? You guys like the new license more than the old one? Yes, okay, that's good to hear. I know 90% of you are still waiting for us to open source CAP completely, right? I understand that, and there's a lot of discussion around that, trust me. But we had a lot of you approach us and tell us that there are some ambiguities in our CAP license which you would like us to fix. And so we took the time and really looked into these issues, so thank you for your feedback. And we hope really that we could clarify a lot of things. In a nutshell, use CAP for anything you want, for development, for testing, on local, for educational purposes, for anything. If you run it productively, please do so on an SAP platform. That's basically the gist, and by that you also get official SAP support. And I hope that really helps you to get out of those discussions around the license with your customers. Yeah, again, this is not the end of CAP as open source, right? We will continue to open source additional components as we did in the past, and we are evolving also on that path, but that just takes a bit longer, right? Then I want to talk about CAP adoption. In the last year, inside SAP, a lot has happened with regards to adoption of CAP. There are some major LOBs, major applications inside SAP which are being rewritten on CAP, and it's really taken the team a lot of effort to support these teams, to build capabilities for them, and get their requirements fixed. And I think there are 3 milestones which I would like to share with you in terms of KPIs where you see also a growing adoption. First one, we have more than 100K downloads of the VS Code extension for CDS. We had the first month actually in the last year where we had more than 1 million downloads on NPM of the SAP CDS package. And we had months with over 50,000 visits on Capire. So I think this really shows that CAP is being consumed more and more, and it's really for us, adoption is key, and adoption is driving our decisions. Now, we really want to understand how you're using CAP, what you're using CAP for. So we really want to become more and more data-driven. You will see that over the next month and years, that we introduce more capabilities to better understand our CAP users and our CAP community. Today, we want to collect some qualitative feedback. So there's a survey which we put up. You will also see that QR code in different sessions being brought up. So we would love to hear from you what kind of capabilities you really use with CAP, and would like to hear your feedback. So thanks for taking the time and filling out the survey. That would be really great. And then, of course, like the quantitative things will get into the stack more and more to really understand what kind of capabilities you're using. So the cup adoption keeps growing, and also the teams are. Now, I would like to give you a bit of a glimpse into how our organization is shaping up right now, so you also understand the different components of cup and how they translate into the stack. We have in Walldorf right now 4 teams. It's always like roughly teams of 10. We have one team for compiler and enablement, led by Sebastian Schmidt, who's now at the entrance right there. Yeah, wave, hey. We have the cup tools and MTX team, led by Christian Georgi, who sits here at the front. We have the cup Node.js team, led by Sebastian von Sickel and Johannes Vogel. Wave, right in the back, right. And we have the cup Java team, led by Michael Spahn. Up in the streaming, great. So these are basically the teams which we have in Walldorf, and now as cup is growing further and we add additional locations. We have 2 new cup locations. One is Berlin-Potsdam, I must say, and this is what we call the cup experience team. So we are looking really at the end-to-end experience. If you're building an application with cup and want to deploy it on BTP, want to operate it on BTP, like the whole end-to-end experience you're gonna have with cup, and we wanna kind of further shape that experience. That team is led by Christian Kirschnick, who couldn't join us today. But I know that some team members here from, right in the back. Hey, welcome. And we have a new team in Munich, in Garching, directly on the TU campus. And that team will focus on all the Kalisi topics. So everything which is around the integration with our BTP services and the BTP ecosystem will be driven by them. And there the team lead is Max, who will join us in August. He's also here. Thank you for joining. And so this is basically our new setup, and it's really good to see for us that with the growing demand, we also get further investment to shape these things further and help you, our customers and partners, in your cup adoption and with your cup capabilities which you require. Before I hand over to Daniel, I know, but well, we are good in time actually. I thought it takes longer. Before I hand over to Daniel so he can show you what great capabilities we added over the last year and also give a bit of an outlook what's to come in the next year, I actually asked ChatGPT what kind of strategic priorities should I set as I'm heading the CUP organization. And it gave me a list of 7. I brought you 4, which I want to share with you. The first one was developer adoption and experience to lower the barrier to entry, strengthen the documentation and community engagement. I'm looking forward to see and hear from Daniel how we are already kind of working on that and what came in the last year and what will happen to further strengthen that. Second was enterprise-grade capabilities. I know we did some good features, which are actually even mentioned here, which will help on this. So improve multi-tenancy, extensibility, and scalability. So really the enterprise great features you all asked from us, and also the deep integration with the core SAP services. This is now the focus of the Kalisi team, so we are already set up to invest further into this area. 3 was openness and ecosystem integration. Expand beyond SAP-only ecosystems, support interoperability with popular open source stacks. And 4th was productivity and tooling. And also here we are, you will see a lot on this, in this conference where we are investing and really making good progress with regards to this pillar. With that, thank you. Have a great reCAP 2025. Really use the opportunity, connect. There's so much to learn, so many sessions, so many experts. It's great to have you all here. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hand over to Daniel. Thank you.